What's up, guys? This is Mike Loris, and this game started off as an all-pick game, so I don't know what happened in the draft, but you can see EG has a little bit of a weird lineup. Let's go over the Skane's Elite squad first, a little bit more standard. They're going to have that TA to deal the damage, probably going to go towards the mid lane, although Region is playing it, so we might be seeing a hard carry TA. Waga is picking up that Broodmother. She's going to be soloing the hard lane most likely. Pinoy supporting the Lestrak, Fishbone on the Venomancer, and Mini is the last one as the Brewmaster. Mini usually plays more of a... No, actually... Yeah, he usually does play a little bit more of a support role, but... hey, whatever works, man. So Skane's Elite, they do have quite a bit of late game, also a lot of team fight potential, but really not the giant AoE team fight, not the Ravage, Epicenter, Black Hole kind of thing. More of the skirmishing team fight with the... TA chasing down people, Broodmother chasing down people, and Brewmaster with his split and stuff like that. Now, EG, they have, well, I wouldn't call this a standard lineup. They have Beatas on the Support Shadow Shaman, which I've seen him run several times. Demon on the Keeper of the Light, probably going to go towards the hard lane solo, picking up Boots first, help him with that a little bit, which is also kind of standard for EG. Malk on the Nature's Prophet, probably, well, he's gonna go for Roshan, I guess. So I don't really know. Probably gonna go towards the jungle. Fear is on the Ursa Warrior, and as soon as EG picked up the Ursa Warrior, Skane's Elite knew that they were gonna go for a Roshan attempt, or at least Skane's Elite should be aware of that. And Jo on the Sniper. So we get to see a sniper once again. This is EG versus Skane's Elite from the Starseries Season 3, the last game of 0.74. Thank God. At least I hope it is. I'm assuming between... I think the date on this one was the 4th and the 18th, which is the next one. Then they would have switched versions by then. I'm pretty sure that the next one is going to 0.75. But anyway, looks like EG, they are heading towards Roshan. But then again, so are Skane's Elite. And for a level 1 fight, Skane's Elite, they do have the Gale, which is one of the most powerful spells in level 1. But then Demon does have that Illuminate, which is also one of the strongest spells for a level 1 hero. EG, they also have the Sniper, who's pretty useless level 1, so looks like they're not going to be going for that Roshan, and while Skane's Elite, they're not even checking the Roshan. So EG, I mean, usually when you pick up an Ursa Warrior, the other team knows that you could at least go for Roshan, and they usually check it. But I guess Skane's Elite, they know that EG, they're full of shit, they're not even going to try it. Although they gotta watch out. How many salves do they have? 1, 2, they have 2 salves. And a smoke on Malk, so maybe they're going to look to do some early aggression. Yes, there is a smoke. They could be going into the Roshan pit, but Skane's Elite, they're still around here. Pinoy looks like he's going to be the one scouting all of this out, but Skane's Elite, they have the Broodmother on the top lane, so it's going to be a 4v5. EG, this is their chance to do that, and of course the water texture is still bugged. But a smoke in to that Roshan pit, they are all here, and Fear with that Fury Swipes is going to stack up a lot of damage, and Skane's Elite, they don't seem to be aware of it. They thought that they had perfect coverage of this river area, but they didn't expect EG to have a smoke and actually use that. You can see EG, they had this entire area under control with that vision ward. So Roshan is going to drop slowly but surely. Gotta make sure you don't lose those Fury Swipe stacks. There you go, Fear. So Roshan is going to drop, everyone tanking their fair share. So this is going to be a very early advantage for EG, assuming Jo doesn't die to the Roshan. Oh, balls of steel on this one. As Jo survives with 20 HP, but Ursa does have that double life. Everyone's starting off at level 2. And EG, well, they have an Aegis at level 1, or I guess level 2 now, so they're going to be completely fine in this game. Skane's Elite, right off the bat, you start off at a disadvantage. Definitely not what you want to have happen. Regardless, nothing they can do about it now. EG, they do have a pretty solid lineup for the late game. Sniper plus Ursa Warrior. They're pretty devastating. The problem with Ursa Warrior is that he needs to stick to his targets. And when you have a Brewmaster who has Drunken Brawler for the mischance, Broodmother who has Incapacitating Bite for that mischance, Lestrak is pretty much screwed, but TA with the Refraction, plus the Meld, plus the Blink Dagger, plus the Sonic Traps, and Venomancer with a Gale. It's going to be very hard for this Ursa Warrior to actually stick on people. Sniper is going to have a little bit of an easier time, provided he gets farmed. It looks like it's going to be very difficult for him to do so. Already taking a Gale, he's at level 2, but so is Broodmother and Fishbone. Only level 1, but really, the difference between a level 1 Venomancer and level 2 Venomancer, not the hugest. Jo might go down to the tick damage, but Wagamon was shackled within the tower range. Wagamon might go down first. No, he's going to get the inject. He is going to go down eventually to B-Diz. Fishbone taking a lot of those tower shots as well. But Skane's Elite drawing the first blood versus the Sniper. putting that onto the Venomancer, I guess. Yeah, Venomancer did get that, so boots for him, or Flying Courier, or I guess he already has a Flying Courier, so... Well, he just spent it. Okay, so he did get a Flying Courier. There we go. And EG, they need Sniper to get farm. Unfortunately, against this lane, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Beaters does have a couple sentry wards, so Wagamama going to be pushed back decently, although Poor Man's Shield versus a Sniper does mitigate a ton of that damage. Sniper is a hero that has very low base damage in the early stage of the game. Headshot is great and everything, but you have to be lucky, and 15 damage, 40 damage, it's not the biggest damage until you max it out. Mid lane, it is going to be Pinoy versus Demon. Usually Demon, I think pretty sure when I see Demon play the Keeper, it usually is on that hard lane, but it is instead Malk down there, getting absolutely nothing. Region controlling that lane very well, and Mini is going to be stacking in the jungle. A very, very interesting way to lane this from Skane's Elite. You'd expect the Brewmaster to be in this mid lane, just because that is where it usually is, and Leshrac supporting the bot lane. But instead they're getting a lot of farm onto this Leshrac and really sacrificing the Brewmaster. I don't really know if this is going to work very well, because Brewmaster, unlike someone like a Storm Spirit, doesn't have that spammable AoE. He's taking a lot of damage from these creeps. He's going to be leveling up extremely, extremely slowly. He has to use Clap pretty much whenever it's up. He's going to get that camp down, but at what cost? Brewmaster really excels when you hit that level 6 mark faster. I guess the idea for Skane's Elite is to make a timing push between the point where Brewmaster is level 6 and level 11. So once he gets at level 6, Brewmaster kind of falls into a lull, like a little bit. He's still very relevant, but he could function with purely his ultimate, I suppose, is if the Skane's Elite really wants to lane it like that. But this is just a very awkward way to lane this. I mean, the top lane, Wagamama could solo, although with the Fishbone support, he's going to have an easier time. Shutdown Jay, you can see he already did take a death, so that is working out pretty well so far for them. Demon and Pinoy are going to go toe-to-toe. If Demon gets split earth, he's going to die, but Pinoy not willing to let that spell cast. Bot lane Region's getting perfect free farm, soloing the hard lane. The easy lane as Templar Assassin is a cakewalk for someone who is good at TA, so basically everyone except for me. I can't do this because I suck at TA, I'm sure you guys know. But Region's going to have absolute free farm here, not leading as far as gold per minute goes. Actually have Nature's Prophet at the front, remarkably. Oh, you probably got the Roshan killer or something like that, so that's still kind of artificially inflating his score, his gold score. But you gotta remember that Roshan does give a lot of gold, a lot of experience, so EG, it is 1-to-1, but they do have a vast advantage. Just starting off in this game, you can see level 5 Nature's Prophet versus the level 5 TA, but you know, Nature's Prophet's been forced back. You see 13 for 3 on him versus the 23 for 13 on the TA. So TA is recovering pretty quickly versus this Nature's Prophet, and once she gets to level 6, Nature's Prophet's gotta be careful. A couple of Psionic Traps could mean the death of that bearded bastard. Actually, the beards on this side are pretty remarkable. The important things that you gotta notice in the draft. Ranking their beards. Level 3 Illuminate is up on this Keeper of the Light, now level 6. Looks like he's going to completely forgo Spirit Form in favor of more Chakra. But if he lands a Cannon Blast onto Pinoy, Pinoy is going to die. There's so much burst damage there. But then again, if Leshrac does land a Split Earth onto the Keeper is most likely going to die. So it's a very fragile situation in this mid lane. Pinoy is bottle crowing, and if he steps up, he's going to get shot in the face. Looks like that's not going to happen. Instead, the top lane is where the action happens. Wagamama does pick up the Shadow Shaman in exchange for the Venomancer. Malk with the ultimate actually killed the Venomancer off. But a 1-for-1 trade, kill onto Malk versus a kill onto the Broodmother. Probably going to favor Skane's Elite a little bit more, although the Sniper did get a support assist from that. So he did get a little bit of something. Brewmaster, level 4. So he's really not doing that hot. You can see he's at the bottom of the gold per minute chart. EXP per minute, not quite at the bottom. It's a little bit above Fishbone. Remarkably, actually, I would expect Fishbone to have a little bit more than the Brewmaster. Really, I don't understand this pick from Skane's Elite. I mean, I understand the pick. The pick works so perfectly with the lineup that they have. Just the way that they're laning it makes the pick seem kind of odd. You can see Brewmaster's having some trouble in the jungle. He's not the fastest jungler. If you want a jungling hero, then like pick up Storm Spirit. It's definitely not orthodox, and the enemy team usually won't expect the Leshrac to go solo mid when you do have a Storm Spirit. He could actually clear things out. and be useful, but the Brewmaster, not so much. His clear time is very slow. Demon, a little bit of trouble, is going to take a split Earth. Pulse Nova and Edict. There goes the Keeper of the Light. So we do have Beat circling around, going to find Fishbone or something. He's in a very awkward position right now. He's got to be very careful in how he escapes this situation. He's going to run straight into Fishbone. Fishbone does not have Gale Hex onto him, and then a Ward Trap blocking his way, but no, he finds his way through the trees, but a Shackle denying him that escape. Even Malk thinking of teleporting in, but the Venomancer does drop. The score is still 3-3. These trades are consistently worth it for Skane's Elite, killing off the higher level Keeper of the Light who is getting farm versus the support Venomancer is really not getting anything. It's very worth it for them. Cannon Blast move. Oh, Mini. He's getting roughed up by those horses. Looks like on the top lane, Wagamama has pressured back Jo quite a bit. Jo is going for a very peculiar item build. Tranquil Boot Soul Ring. Who does he think he is? The Naga Siren? That will give him a lot of mana to cast that Shrapnel. Plus, he could always have enough mana for that Assassinate. Nothing worse than having a kill fall out of your hands because you are out of mana for Assassinate. The Sniper, he needs to get some damage up eventually. For the early stage, the flat damage of EG is pretty freaking huge. Ursa Warrior could shred someone in an instant. Of course, you have the Shock plus the Cannon Blast Region. Trying to go aggressive onto Demon, instantly gonna get denied. He's held in place with that Shackle. The Cannon Blast is going to get blocked by the Refraction. Region's going to turn around, actually. Going to go straight for Beat. He's Refraction up. There's the Refraction. Here comes Pino for the reinforcement. The Refraction charge is burned through extremely quickly, so he does go down. But Demon now, with the Pulse Nova, with the Edict, does get Pinoy another kill. Skane's Elite taking a 1-for-2 trade. Still, they keep on getting the upper hand here, even though the numbers might not signify it that much as far as the kills. Oh, Jo. Okay, that is completely worth it. Jo getting picked off. Probably got hit by a Gale and then just walked down by the Broodmother. My apologies for missing that one, but so far we've had a pretty high action game. Even on the mid lane, the tower is going to go down. Fear has a lot of attack speed. Malk, of course, with the Treants at his disposal, they're going to be able to take this down. I don't think Skane's Elite could actually defend this. So Skane's Elite, they're getting the favorable engagements in the trades, even though it's usually a 1-for-1 trade. The fact that they're getting gold on the more important heroes for them, and they're getting the more important kills, getting the assist experience, stuff like that, is really helping them in this game. The problem is, for them, is that even though they are getting that, Brewmaster's not getting anything. So Brewmaster is essentially a dead hero in this game. But anyway, let's just skip through this pause. We're not going to wait for anyone here. There we go. Tower is going to fall to Fear's Bear Swipes. A lot of Tranquil Boots in this game. See what Malk is going. That is a Hand of Midas, so he is going to go for the gold build. Probably going to get the Hand of Midas and turn it into a mech, although Keeper of the Light, very capable mech holder himself. He's going to fire off some Cannon Blasts. I do believe Wagamama sees it. And he should. There you go. And he's going to send his Spiderlings around. Demon completely surrounded in the trees. Shrapnel does fly out, but Demon's going to take a ton of damage. He's going to try to eat his way through. Demon is very, very low on HP, 40 HP. He's going to use his Illuminate to clear out the last of the spiders, but Wagamama still alive, going to use the web, and then the eject Spiderlings, and there goes Demon. Such a clean kill. Assassinate, going to fly through, hit the Broodmother. The Shackle might be enough to kill him in. To do him in, Wagamama escapes with just a sliver of HP. Blind Shrapnel, unfortunately missing, as Wagamama is now perfectly safe. She just has to wait until her health regenerates. The Broodmother, that is. Not Wagamama being a female. But Broodmother just has to wait, and then she could just walk out of there. And meanwhile, in the bot lane, Mini still has yet to hit that level 6 mark. Does the Fishbone have it? Even the Venomancer support has that level 6 mark. But this tower is taking a little bit of fire. The bot lane, tier 1, did get destroyed, taken down by the TA. So the TA is well on her way to a Blink Dagger after the Aquila, after the Phase Boots. This tower is going to get defended by the Keeper of the Light. It's very hard to push against someone like that. Although when you do have the Refraction to nullify all of the Cannon Blast, you're in pretty good shape. And look at those X's flying everywhere. Pinoy looking for Soul Clone. Malk walks right back into it, but unfortunately for Pinoy, Fear is here to ward off the Shrek. Ursa now does have a Blink Dagger. He's been jungling this entire time. Jo trying to teleport out of that sticky situation on the top lane is going to make it out. But Ursa has been jungling 60 for 1. That's a lot of creep kills. And keep in mind that a great deal of those creeps are the small bounty creeps, so probably a couple spiders as well. So Creep score isn't going to exactly reveal the entire story. This game got to look towards gold per minute, EXP per minute, which is what I always do anyway. So there we go. Everything working out. Wagamama continuing to send his spiderlings in. We're not going to be seeing a whole lot of this in 0.75, at least I don't think, because of the nerf to the Broodmother through her spiderling gold bounty. But regardless, pressuring the tower pretty hard. Jo having a tough time trying to get the farm. Mini is finally level 6. Now is really a little bit useful in the team fights. Wagamama completely spotted out by that sentry ward. I do believe they had vision of her, although the ranges were a little bit close. Wagamama might still be hidden, although now he's not hidden. Jo's going to pop out the dust, and Wagamama's in a huge amount of trouble. Fear, though, without any clap, doesn't matter, though. Assassinate plus the shackle plus the Fury Swipe damage does kill the Broodmother, who got a little bit too overconfident here. And I've never seen this entire patch of wood get destroyed before, but it is so close. Please, Malk, just do that right there. It'll make me so happy to see. I don't know why, it just something you don't see every day. But anyway, the score is 7-5. The gold advantage, experience advantage should be relatively even. Yes, it is. But EG, they're looking to make that change. Shrapnel does hit towers. Keep that in mind. And Jo, he's going for a very aggressive build. I personally like to get a little bit more take aim because it allows you to play extremely defensively. The push is nullified through the a million TPs in. Still taking a little bit of damage from these wards, but oh, Beat is. He's going to be fine. No stuns, actually, from Skane's lead. Their only stun is the Leshrac. And I suppose the split from the Brewmaster. But that's about it. Oh, Fear. Secret Agent Fear. He's going to get caught by Pinoid. There's the Edict. And Fear can just turn around with that Fury Swipe damage. Pinoid's got to play the very delicate game of trying to poke Ursa without getting poked back. Very hard to do so, but he's doing a pretty good job. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Fishbone very, very weak from that Nature's Prophet ultimate. And actually, everyone's really weak from that. Looks like Fear does make his way out. Pinoy, I think he gave up on that kill. No sense in getting caught off by a single Earth Shock and getting shredded to death. Better safe than sorry. Jo's going to get the headshot. He's going to get the shrapnel. And he is spamming out that Assassinate. I guess that's the reasoning behind the Soul Ring Tranquil Boots. Admittedly, I don't know what the best build is for a sniper in these pro games, because when was the last time you saw a sniper? But I guess he knows what he's doing. Shrapnel push down the towers. Illuminate to clear off the non-existent creep wave. And Skane's Elit, they cannot defend this. The tower does go down. EG have only one more outer tower left to take, although their bot lane has been pretty much carved in completely. Roshan, oh, sorry about missing that, but Rosh has been picked up by the Ursa Warrior solo. Probably just blinked in there and then, you know, did his Ursa Warrior thing. But TA now has the Blink Dagger. The Brewmaster ult has not been used yet, so he does have that ready to use. And Wagamama on the top lane's got to be careful. A single Illuminate could kill him off. He is going to juke the crap out of everyone. He's going to bring in Jo for the dust. Wagamama is now revealed. Assassinate will kill this Broodmother. Boom! Headshot. Very ingenious use of that, what is it even called? I don't even know what it's called. Recall. It's a spell that you hardly ever see from the Keeper of the Light, especially in combat situations or killing situations. Whenever you do see that spell, it's usually just to, you know, pull someone back who's been split pushing or something like that. But never to actually get a kill, so, you know, EG using everything that they have at their disposal to its full effect. Looks like Nature's Prophet. Can leave the mech up to the Keeper? No. Probably not going for mech. I don't know why. He's instead going for the Necronomicon. Everything the Necronomicon gives will be very useful in this game. Reveal the TA from the meld, reveal Wagamama from the meld. And also, the extra units burned through the refraction charge is pretty useful there. So I do like the choice. Although I would have preferred to see him go for a mech, and with the Hand of Midas, he would have gotten a mech in no time. I mean, he already almost has the Necro Book, so mech would have been no big deal at all. Jo still with no items outside of his pure basic items. And oh, I'm missing a complete fight in this jungle. Fishbone going to take a huge cannon blast. And now Beat is going to be the sacrificial victim. Looks like they can keep going. They're going to go for the Keeper of the Light. The Mana Leak is on Leshrac. It doesn't matter, though. The Ghost Scepter will not help him from there. Fear in a little bit of a rough situation. The rock from the Brewmaster ult does come in, and a clap as well. Fear trying to hold his ground. I don't think that could actually happen though. He's slowly getting ticked down, kited. Although here comes Jo. Vision going to go straight in for the Ursa Warrior. Does pick off that Aegis. With the wards here, I don't think they could actually kill Fear, especially since he just blinks out. In the meantime, Leshrac does pick up the sniper with a haste rune plus Edict. It's going to do so much damage. Fear trying to teleport out. He does get out. Instead, the fight is going to be between Mini and Malk. And Malk, Mini, I mean, he needs to rely on these dodges. He does get like 3 dodges in a row, and he's going to teleport out of there. Malk also trying to teleport out. Unfortunately for him, there is a lot of damage on the other side. Beatiz, you are in the wrong place, sir. Gets a Hex onto Regen, and he doesn't have any teleport support coming in. Blink forward from Regen can do the big damage with the Silent Trap to slow as well. Beatiz does drop. Skane's Elite extending their lead 12-7 after a very, very awkwardly fought fight. I mean, Skane's Elite just chilling the entire time within those Serpent Wards. They didn't really care, though. They have the Refraction. They have a lot of staying power right now, at least. So EG, they're behind, but you know they're not. It's not crippling this disadvantage of theirs. In fact, there is no disadvantage of theirs, but because of those 2 Roshans going their way, they're really making up for the lack of kills. But even so, their goal is the late game, and Sniper actually went for a Drum of Endurance. This is a very awkward build. I mean, the Drum, yes, the survivability is nice, the movement speed is very useful for the Sniper. But Sniper in the end needs to be doing the damage. And usually that is through right clicks. Although occasionally I have seen snipers go for like Hex and Yules and stuff like that and just spam out Assassinate. Because level 3 it's a really low cooldown. You could just shoot that every time it's up. But usually the standard sniper thing is the right click build. But he's going to take quite a while to actually get there. Sniper, unlike CK, doesn't really have the most flat damage. CK is very tanky. He has a huge amount of damage coming out from his spells, so he doesn't really need to get any big damage items right off the bat. Sniper, his damage is very low. His spells do very low damage. They rely on his right clicks. So he needs to be building damage instead of these utility items, although it's a little bit too late for that. Mini gonna get hexed up. Fear closing the distance. Here comes a very angry bear on bear action. Mini is gonna get shredded down. The Yule Scepter has been purchased by Pino, gonna get a free split earth onto Beatiz. The Edict plus the Pulse Nova is gonna take him down. Fear in a very, very awkward situation is juking them out though. He's gonna blink out. Wagamama, what were you doing? You were just like running back and forth between here and here, and you know, Fear was right there. So Ursa gets a free buy out of there. That should have been the death of Ursa. A little bit of a misplay by the Skane's Elite squad. Do they know that Fear is in these Ancients? Leshrac not gonna move up, so they don't know that he's there. But Fear very lucky to be alive. Kind of a misstep by Skane's Elite. They just need to get one more tick, even if you just A-click your character. Although usually when you're in a situation like this, usually and only one person's in the jungle with you, A-moving is the best option. Because there's no creeps to divert your aggro, and your character will react a lot faster to anything that they see than you will. So a little tip there. If you're in the jungle and like fighting someone, like if they're trying to juke around somewhere, then just A-move. Because you won't be able to react as fast as the computer will be able to react, and there's nothing to take your aggro off. Pino with the level 4 Edict looking to do some damage on this tier 1 tower. He's got to watch out though. What the? Oh, don't do that! Pinoy, why? Why are you doing this to me? Assassinate, then the hold. Malk's Treants there as well. Do they even have enough, though? I don't think they do. The Treants didn't get in the way. They were just hitting him. If the Treants got in the way of the Leshrac, Leshrac would have been dead for sure. But I don't know what the hell that was. Self-Yule Scepter? He didn't... nothing was hitting him. He wasn't dodging anything. Oh, Pinoy, lucky to be alive there. Has yet to die. And he's going to go for drums of his own. See, you go for drums when your spells do a lot by themselves. Jo doesn't have a lot going for him as far as his character choice. And Sniper, Shrapnel is great, but it's no Chaos Bolt. Pinoy in a little bit of trouble. Going to get that Yule Scepter onto the Ursa Warrior. Split Earth to follow. And here's the split from the Panarin Brewmaster. Going to get a rock onto Fear, and Fear is just going to get shredded down by that damage over time. Who actually took down that tower? Malk? No, the Dire took down the tower, and Malk is on the run. Is there a Cyclone up onto Malk? Cyclone, but he gets reverted back. In the meantime, Brewmother does pick up a kill in the mid lane. Wagamama with the help of Fishbone. The chase on the bottom lane is still going. There goes the Post Nova from Pinoy. He does have a Cyclone up in a couple seconds. Looks like it's not going to matter. The ultimate from Malk does go off before he dies, but Pinoy and Mini making a very long chase, which is ultimately successful versus the Nature's Prophet. Fortunately, couldn't get a Sprout teleport or something like that. In the meantime, Wagamama has picked up a kill with the help of Fishbone on the mid lane. Now Region gonna look towards Jo, and Jo is in a very awkward position, gonna try to teleport out of there. A couple more hits will not be enough. Jo escapes with something like 60 HP. And yeah, I guess Drum kind of saved him. 9 to all attributes. If he didn't have that 9, he would have been dead. But okay, my bad. At the same token, he is kind of not doing any damage, which is problematic for a sniper. But yeah, sorry for missing that one. Brewmaster got picked off by the combination of Demon and Jo. I don't know if Jo got the kill. Keeper of the Light got it. I don't know if Jo got an assist. But Demon doing pretty well for himself as the Keeper of the Light. Gotta watch out though, because Region has a haste rune, gonna go straight towards that Keeper. But with the Ghost Scepter plus a Ghost Staff, he should be fine. Region completely out of mana. Doesn't want to move because of that mana leak. He's just gonna run himself out of there. Farm up more, get the Desolator. And what the ass, I am missing kills all over the map. Wagamama picking up a dominating streak versus Melk, who got picked off out of position once again. Broodmother, oh okay, Orchid is now up. The Broodmother could go for a lot many solo kills. Speaking of solo kills, we might see one right here. Split Earth is going to hit on Jay, the Pulse Nova damage, the slow damage, and the Brewmaster for the kill steal is going to bring down the Sniper for the 4th time. In the meantime, the bot lane, wards have been used. Looks like they did trap the Templar Assassin. You can see, by the way, they're all hugging each other in the middle. So 1 for 2 trades, Sniper for TA, plus a Nature's Prophet as well. Skane's Elite, they're not done here. They're going to keep pushing onto this mid lane. The Edict damage is up. Demon, he can defend this. Can defend it with a little bit of Mana Leak action. But now, Pinoy's got to be careful because Fear is here. Mini going to get a slow on him, plus the Drunkify effect. Drunken Haze, forgot to mention, is also very useful against the Ursa Warrior because he's not going to be doing those hard-hitting swipes if he cannot hit you. So the tier 2 tower does go down. Meanwhile, on the top lane, Wagamama has been pushing that the entire time. Mini losing a lot of mana due to that, kind of Bloodseeker-esque type of move right there. Now Beediz and Malk, they're in a huge amount of trouble. Beediz especially, he has no escape out of this. This Shadow Shaman is as good as dead. Mini gonna go toe-to-toe with 3 people. The Brewmaster does have his ultimate out, but he doesn't have any more mana. Gonna sit for the Assassinate, now just gonna run his way out of there. Gonna get stunned by that, plus the Sprout. Mini is gonna take a full Horse Blast. He's gonna go down as well. Beediz has gone down. In the meantime, Wagamama trying to kill the Ursa Warrior. Not gonna happen though. It's actually Fishbone who does go down to Malk. Now Malk looking for a Sprout. That Blinding Flash, unfortunately, letting Wagamama get a little bit farther away. Is there any true sight here? Wagamama just holding her ground. And now Region has arrived into this fight. Now EG, they gotta scatter because they cannot fight against Region, who is gonna be the target. Demon with the random Horse Blast does pick up that Broodmother kill. In this fight, finally a fight that is won by EG. A much needed fight, really. Tier 2 tower does stand, not yet in deny range. And Skane's Elite, they know the timing for Oshan. Malk wants to go in, completely spotted out by the trap. And Malk is now in a ton of trouble. Oh god. I'm pretty sure he just teleported in, and then because of this ward, his character automatically attacked the TA, and the TA was like, well shit, we should just go kill him. Either that or he teleported. He did teleport close enough to this Sonic Trap, so Malk, that's not what you want to do, man. That's not a good idea. Beat is now in a little bit of trouble. If he gets Cyclone, he's going to die. There's the Cyclone. There's the Split Earth. Although he did get the Hex off before that happened, but an Edict and Pulse Nova, plus the blocking from the chicken. Beat is so dead. Templar Assassin with a huge hit. These wards are just going to be farmed. Blinding Flash going to push the Brewmaster back and forth. Assassinate flying through as well. Gale not going to hit onto Fear. If that did hit, that would have been the death of that Ursa Warrior. Where's the support for Fear? It's not coming in. Region going to blink forward. Going to get a Sonic Trap onto this Ursa Warrior. Fishbone is blocking his way as well. Fear is going to drop for free. Without that Ursa Warrior to worry about, well, I guess they do have to worry about him because he's just bought back. He's going to teleport, try to defend this Roshan, but Desolator plus Meld and Region going very aggressive onto Jo in that jungle. Waga holding the fort, making sure that there's no one who's going to be interrupting this fight anytime soon, but it looks like Skane's Elite, they have fallen back just a little bit. They do have the minus armor, so they can take down the Roshan. They're going to go straight in for Malk. Unfortunately, the clap missed. The Sonic Trap does not miss, though. Mini is going to close the distance, and Malk is out of options. Lashak does get another kill. 908. Leshrac, if you got a Bloodstone, man, it would be so freaking full right now. Wagamama going to go straight for Jo. Out of mana, so he cannot finish him off with the spiders. But still, with level 4 incapacitating bite plus the webs around, he's going to do a lot of damage. Pressure back all of EG and Skane's Elite. They could go for a very easy Roshan right now. They have a ton of minus armor. They have the Edict as well. Looks like instead Region's going to decide to farm. Roshan will remain alive, at least for now. They got to watch out for the Ursa Warrior, though, but with the Psionic Trap in the Roshan pit, they will know at a moment's notice what to do and when to do it. Brewmaster going to go for a mech. What is this Brewmaster build? What the hell? Looks like Roshan is going to be attempted now by EG. They have a ton of damage from this Ursa Warrior, but still, oh, here comes Mini. Does he have a split? No, he does not. Instantly hexed up. If he gets shackled as well, he's going to drop Assassinate plus a hex, and an instant split from the Brewmaster. Going to go straight for Jo. Now on the run, horses flying through, not hitting anything, and Jo is going to take a Sonic Trap, but also a Cyclone. Roshan does drop to Fear solo, but instead, Malk is the one to die, and that's going to his lead. I mean, Brewmaster's in a little bit of a rough health situation, but Jo has been dropped, and now Demon and Fear on the run. Wagamama on the chase, though. Lots of movement speed from those webs. Gonna find Demon, although Demon does have a Force Staff plus a Ghost Scepter. He should be relatively fine. Region, oh no, he's not gonna be relatively fine. Split Earth is gonna miss as Demon tries to teleport away, but the huge damage coming out, combined with the fact that Keeper of the Light is a frail old man, does take him down. Skane's Elite extending the lead 28-13. Such a high action game, but Skane's Elite, even with not a single Roshan going their way, I do think that was the third Roshan. Yeah, the cheese is up on the Ursa Warrior, so that was the third Roshan. But even with that, EG, they're falling further and further behind just because they cannot get the fights. They're constantly getting picked off one by one. And really, I mean, who do you focus? This Broodmother is so tanky with that lifesteal plus the Orchid. Templar Assassin does a lot of damage, but she has a lot of mobility as well. She's always on the chase. And Brewmaster, I mean, they tried to target him down and it almost worked. But that split, pretty good spell for survivability. I remember before they changed it, before they buffed it, it used to be Brewmaster just used that ultimate for like a get out of jail free card. You just pop it and run away, like pretty much every time. That was when people sucked at this game in pubs and Battle.net. Good times, such good times. Oh my god. Looks like Leshrac is going to be going for a Bloodstone. About frickin' time. 10-0-10 on him. Now he's like, oh, maybe I should have gotten a Bloodstone. So he's going to get a Bloodstone about 28 minutes in, which is about the standard time for a pub rush Bloodstone on Leshrac. Pinoy's having the game of his life right now. Not really being focused down. Well, that's because Skane's Elite, they're constantly being the aggressors. E.g., they're getting initiated upon. Skane's Elite, they're making the plays. They're calling the shots. They dictate where to fight and when to fight. Like this right here, Pinoy is going to make something happen versus the Shadow Shaman. He's going to get Split Earths. He's going to get Force Staffed into a very horrible position. Good attempt from Demon, but unfortunately did not work out because Vita's tried to turn around for a Hex. And now that the Shadow Shaman is down, that's pretty much the only source of disable. Hell, that is the only source of disable, I guess, except for Mana Leak, Earthshock, and Sprout, and those aren't really dependable. I guess Mana Leak is the only stun, so yeah, you have that. But with that Shadow Shaman down for another 20 seconds, this tower is pretty much forfeit. Brewmaster going for what looks like a Tidehunter build. It's not the build I would have gone for. It's not the way I would have laned him. But it's working. 437, not bad on him. Tower gets shredded in the matter of seconds, and a huge crit annihilating the entire creep wave. They, unfortunately, for Skane's Elite, they cannot push the high ground. Horses to... Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Get the hell... What? Stop. Yeah, I had the stream of the MLG Finals, Life versus Lenok, playing in the background, but apparently this ad thought it would be so cool so that it would disobey the mute command. I don't know if you guys heard that. I don't know if it was loud or not, but my apologies regardless. Yeah, I think it was for some, like, trip like Jamaica or something like that. I don't know why you would advertise that to a whole bunch of gamers. They're not going to go anywhere. They want to sit on their computers and play games. Yeah, it was caymankind.com. So that was an advertisement for a luxury trip. That's the worst fucking idea ever. Hey, guys, these gamers are going to be watching this tournament. Why don't we advertise to them so that they could go on a vacation? No. No, you advertise them Red Bull because they just want to sit there and drink energy drinks and level up their characters or whatever the hell they want to do. Or, I guess, kill noobs. Killing noobs is the favorite pastime of so many people. Mine especially. I love killing noobs. Doesn't matter what I'm doing, as long as I'm killing noobs. But anyway, back to this game. Jo almost got ganked up there, and he's going for a Yasha. It's the right kind of idea. You need to get some sort of damage, and it'll give him a little bit more movement speed as well. So Sniper is going for a very tiny-esque build, although he's more... I don't really know what kind of build this is. What kind of hero goes for this build? I guess Siren could go for this build. But he's going to slowly get up damage, probably going to be a Manta style. I'd be very surprised if that does turn out to be a Sange and Yasha. And I think I'm the only person who pronounces it Sange, and I don't care what anyone says. It's like, oh, it should be Sange. I don't give a shit. That's how I've been saying it for so long now. I am not going to change. But Sniper needs the damage. Manta style will help him a little bit with that. But even if he does get that, I mean, the illusions aren't going to be doing a ton of damage. 100 damage a pop for illusions, it's not that large. Especially when the illusions are not going to live for a very long time. Leshrac does now have his Bloodstone, so now he is very tanky. 2,000 HP on him. Next item probably going to be something like a BKB or an Aghanim Scepter. Skane's Elit, they're just farming, keeping control over their lanes, Regen with crit, killing creep waves in 2 hits, no big deal. Wagamama on the top lane, picked up a gem. I don't know if he purchased that himself or if that was a spoil of war. But either way, no wards. I think it was a spoil of war. Very few wards are going to be up. Like this one, not long for life if Wagamama does decide to go down there. Problem with putting a ward, with putting a gem on the Broodmother is that Broodmother doesn't like to leave the lane. Like Wagamama has been on this top lane for pretty much the entire 32 minutes of it being going on. That's what Broodmother does. She just makes a lane her home. Both teams just farming up. TA with BKB could go toe-to-toe with pretty much any one of the EG side, especially if the refraction charges manage to block off the overpower hits. Although I don't know if refraction blocks Fury Swipes. I don't believe it does. So TA probably can't go toe-to-toe with the Ursa Warrior unless she wants to die, and I'm pretty sure she doesn't want that to happen. But TA, so deadly right now, has basically any item option she wants except for attack modifiers, which she already has one of those. Might be a straight Daedalus, might be a little bit of HP. But either way, EG, they're in a very tough spot. Jo is starting to get a little bit more farm. So 155 for him. Not much gold per minute. In fact, the third least gold per minute on the hard carry of EG. That is not what you want to have happen. I guess Fear is technically the hard carry, but still, Jo is hard carry enough. And Jo, he's not getting very much. He needs a lot more, but really that's the problem with the Sniper. He does offer a little bit of utility to his team, but mostly he's just so purely farm dependent, and he's not getting any farm. So what use is he? I'll answer that. He is no use. He has basically no usage except for picking off people with Assassinate, but he's not even level 16 yet. Level 16 is up on pretty much, oh yeah, everyone except for the hard support on Skane's Elit. And, well, only one person, 2 people on EG, they have hit that level 16 mark. Ooh, a double damage onto TA. And now Jo's got to be careful. Spotted out completely. Sonic Trap a little bit late, however. And he does not have a TP scroll. Wagamama wants this kill, but he's going to get called back to that Keeper of the Light. So he is going to get out alive. So the Templar Assassin, unfortunately, cannot make good of that double damage rune, at least not yet. They could still decide to go for a tier 3 push. Although with Demon on the other end, plus the Assassinates constantly flying out, it's going to be really rough for them to push because their creep wave will not last, and then the Assassinate onto like the Brewmaster and everything like that. Like there goes the creep wave. Now they're going to walk into the shrapnel and just die. So it's pretty much impossible for them to make a push up into the high ground. They need to get a pick off first. The only problem for them is that EG, they're all sitting in their base. So good luck getting a pick off there. There's simply no opportunities unless they want to go very aggressive onto B-Diz. It's going to be up to Pinoy with his Yule Scepter. Very long range disable there. And even though no one can actually hit them while they're in the air. Well, it sets up pretty much perfectly for a split earth. The only thing that they have to worry about is the force staff out from the Keeper of the Light. But still, Skane and Elit, they're getting farm all over the map. Wagamama has now transitioned down to the bot lane, where he is both farming the jungle as well as the bottom lane. Roshan is up in a minute, and they know it. Everyone knows that the next fight is going to occur in this pit. And from what I've seen, Skane and Elit, they've been taking much better fights. Oh no, Fear gets initiated upon. He's going to be fine, though. Gonna burn the TP scroll plus the 10-second BKB charge. She's on the floor. Kind of weird place to put that. You would think they would want to have it on someone like Melk or anyone really. But Roshan is going to revive, and Skane and Elit, they're going to dive right onto that. And this is going to be one of the fights that defines this game. If Skane and Elit take it, they could breach the high ground. If EG take it, they could start clearing out some tier 2s. Roshan is going to respawn right in about now. Oh, damn it. Still not used to the perfect timing of that. Mini is completely out of mana for this. Demon draining out his mana with the Mana Leak Rupture, Mana Leak Force Staff combo. Again, a very Bloodseeker-esque thing to do, but the Roshan is already dropped. Cheese and Aegis on the floor. Both of them picked up by the... No, TA got something. TA dropped her... Oh, it was Portal Scroll. Okay. I thought that was the boots. I'm like, what the hell, TA? That's kind of a dumb thing to do at this point in the game. And out TA with the double life. Skane and Elit can now push some tier 3s. EG, I think they wanted to defend this, but they simply were not there in time. Because that TA does a lot of damage, guys. A lot of damage. Plus the Edict on top of that also helps. Everyone from EG, they're out of their base, but they're all recalling back very promptly. Demon is the only one who's still out here, and he's got to be in a lot of trouble. Blink down to the low ground, though, and he'll be fine. So much mobility and really slipperiness coming out from this Keeper of the Light. If you catch him, he'll Force Staff away, Ghost Scepter, and then Blink away. Easy stuff. So EG, they do have a very defensive, or capable defensive lineup. Nature's Prophet plus Shrapnel will hold off a creep wave pretty much indefinitely. Skane and Elit, even though they do have the cheese plus the Aegis, they're still looking for an opportunity to push in. That opportunity is going to come in the form of a pick, and EG, they just want to avoid getting killed, mostly, because 29 for 13, they haven't really been doing a great job of that. But more importantly, they need to get a pick of their own. They need to smoke up and kill someone, anyone. They need the sniper to get more farm, but he simply doesn't have anywhere to farm. Where's he going to go? To the jungle? If he goes to the jungle, this is going to happen. Jo, initiated immediately by Region, going to try to teleport out of there, but the huge 544 damage crit. Yes, he's Sniper, if you leave your base, that's pretty much what's going to happen. Not even enough time for a teleportation out, and now the mid lane is going to be in trouble. Demon still going to be there with the blast, but he has his hands full with the Brood Mother. Like, the blasts are going to fly out, burning a lot of her mana. But that's not the problem. The problem is right over here. The problem is right here, right in the face of Bdiz. 2 hitting that Shadow Shaman, not even enough time to get a Hex off. Well, I guess BKB disallowing that, but Pinoy gonna get this guaranteed split earth onto Demon. Here comes Malk with the Necronomicon little minions. Demon taking a lot of damage. He's gonna get ticked down to his Venom scale. I believe it might be enough. Yes, it will be enough. Split now from Mini. Gonna go straight for Fear. It looks like gonna get a Cyclone up onto the Sniper, and they're going to start heading for the Rax's Fear. Going to blink right in, going to try to go for Fishbone, does bring him down. Now he's got to be careful. The BKB will keep him safe, at least for the moment. Sniper once again in the air, doing absolutely nothing as the Raxes do take pressure now. Region trying to focus those down. Mini back into his main form, going to get a clap onto Fear. He's going to get bashed down because Fear does have one of those. Pinoy and Region still trying to do the damage. In the meantime, Wagamama has joined the fight. Cyclone, Pinoy up into the air. He's going to get hit by an Earthshock on his way back down. Region, unfortunately, unable to stick onto anyone. He's going to bring down the Raxes, though. There goes the Aegis Sphere in a cage with that Templar Assassin, but an instant blink out will mean that she's going to be safe. But Bdiz is back. He's teleported back in. He's going to get Hex onto Region, plus the horses over the top, and Region does fall down. In the meantime, the top lane getting pressured a little bit by the Brood Mother, but really wasn't that much. So EG do successfully defend, at least from dying, but they lost the melee racks, and really that's what Skane and Elit wanted. They lose the Aegis, which is never a good thing, but they pushed in, took down the tier 3 in the mid lane, took down the melee racks. And EG, well, they're now in a very rough position because they're going to have even less time to do what they want. They're going to have constant pressure up in that lane. And Wagamama could just constantly pressure up this top lane. In 45 seconds, they could push all over again. They might want to wait for the next Roshan. That won't be for a very long time, though. And they know, Skane's Elite know that they're ahead. Let's take a look at how far ahead. Yeah, that's very ahead. So, oh, Malk teleporting in for the kill onto Brewmaster. No split on him. He's getting hexed up, and this is going to be the death of Brewmaster. Fear blinking in for a basher fest. So they do lose the Brewmaster, but really he's not very useful. I mean, Drunken Haze, I guess, is pretty good, but it's hard to get Drunken Haze onto the Ursa when the Ursa has a BKB up and he's right in your face killing you. It's going to Elite. They're just going to push down this mid lane as much as they can, force EG to stay in their base. Because things really will go south for Skane's Elite if EG find opportunities to get out of their base like this. One pick into a push. Fortification is up, and the backdoor protection will kick in, basically nullifying every single point of damage that those two heroes have done. Fishbone with a pipe now. Venomancer is pretty loaded, and then again, everyone from Skane's Elite is loaded. And Jo still without any big damage item. Mantis Style is great, but not 42 minutes in great. That's like 20 minutes, or like I guess 25. Let's say 25 minutes in great. 42 minutes in the game, you really need more. Region, got to be a little bit careful. If he gets Hex, he's going to drop. There's the Hex, plus the shredding from the bear. Region a little bit too far out of position. Spent all his money on a Daedalus. This could mean that EG, they're going to take a tier 2 at least. Skane's Elite, they got to be careful not to succumb to overconfidence. I'm sorry. And Wagamama gonna go straight for Jo. I suspect Jo this time without any teleportation scroll. He does have a recall though, but he took damage, and Jo is going to drop now. No escape from this. There is an angry spider on your ass, but although here comes Malk trying to help out the sniper, instantly hexing up that Broodmother Sprout as well. Jo gets to live, albeit barely. The Illusions are going to try to track down the sniper who has purchased teleportation scroll, trying to get out. Wagamama also trying to teleport out here. It's going to be close. He will get out with 50 HP, and Jo will also escape. So no one is going to die on this top lane. Very, very close from both sides. Beautiful support play from the Nation Prophet with that Hand of Midas getting so much gold. 267 creep kills on him, but still in the middle of the pack as far as gold per minute earned. Gold earned per minute. Skane's Elite. One does manage to survive from that. EG as well. Sniper is going to go for an MKB. Very odd way to build it up. Usually you do see the Demon Edge first because Javelins are pretty shitty. Although it's kind of like a headshot, like an extra headshot. So he has like a whole bunch of percentage chance to get additional damage. I do think for Sniper, at this point, when you don't have anything, just go for a freaking Maelstrom. Because what he does have is a lot of attack speed. And it's going to take a lot to actually get his damage up, and then even so, the MKB is going to transfer to his illusions. Granted, neither will the Chain Lightning, but Chain Lightning is a nice, cheap way of making yourself relevant with flat magical damage instead of scaling physical damage. Sniper could actually make some use of that, but it's a little bit too late for that. It is way too late for that. All 5 now, Skane's Elite onto this mid lane. They're going to try to force the bot lane from EG to teleport back. Even Broodmother is going to get a little bit of critting action. What Skane's Elite want from this is just range racks. Simple in and out from them. Here comes the Edict. Here comes the big base damage from the Templar Assassin. And the range racks do fall. Mech to pop off, keeping the creep wave healthy. And now I do believe they have to retreat, or, I mean, what are they going to do? Push for the GG? Not the smartest thing for them, but they're going to get out of here. Everyone is going to teleport out. It looks like, oh no, Wagamama barely. Oh no, it's actually Fishbone who's going to be screwed over. Classic. The Venomancer is always the one to die. And he is trapped in a cage, but this time with the bear on the outside of the cage, but he's going to drop regardless. Going to get a little bit of poison damage onto the entirety of EG, slowing down any potential push that they might. What are you ghost forming for?
Snuffed out.
It's magical. I would say it's magical. So, I guess Demon committing Harakiri, grown tired of living, gonna accelerate his death just a little bit quicker. Sure, why not? Why not? Who am I to argue? Maybe it was a tactical decision. But usually when I play Keeper of the Light, my strategy is to not die. I guess Demon has a different strategy. But anyway, they end up losing the Keeper of the Light for the Venomancer. Again, not really a worthwhile trade. Roshan, when is Roshan up next? Not up for another 2 minutes or so. But EG, they're on the aggressive now. They're going to run straight into the Brewmaster. They have to open up with a Hex. Now with the Assassinates flying out, there goes the Primal Split, although denied by an instant Hex from Mini. If he gets shackled, yes, he's going to get shackled, but instantly brought down by Region. Huge burst damage as Fear blinks away. Now the person in danger is going to be Jo, as well as Malk, who teleported back in. Pinoy is right on his ass. Sonic Trap going to fly out. Malk does kill the Courier before he does go down, but yes, he will go down. Anyone else is here? No, no one else is here. The Storm Panda looking for anyone he could find, but I do believe that Jo teleported out of there. Everyone is buying back. They want to defend. They need to defend. Oh, they're not done yet. Mini is going to get brought down by Fear. Fishbone does land that Gale, and Region is right on his ass for a Sonic Trap. Fear constantly taking damage, and now he will not have that blink. He does have a cheese, but he doesn't want to use it. Does he have buyback? Yes, he does have buyback. The wards end up being free farm, so they're going to have to force out a buyback. Well, I guess good job forcing out the buyback. That was easy. Pinoy continuously getting shot down by the Sniper Assassinate. If he had mana, if he has infinite mana, that's what you got to do, man. Assassinate spam. Get Sheep Stick, it works. Roshan is now under a little bit of trouble. Pinoy going to dodge that Assassinate Blast with that Yule Scepter. Horses flying through EG. They're going to defend this Roshan pit for now. And Skane's Elite, they do not have the split. EG don't really need those big ultimates to defend. Like they would like to have a Serpent Ward. The Serpent Ward's up, which is great and everything, but Skane's Elite, they would very much like to have that Primal Split up. Poison Nova also not available, although Skane's Elite, they have so much right-click damage, they might not even care. If they can bring down this Ursa Warrior within the duration of a stun, then that is going to be awesome for them. Here comes some illusions, gonna breach the high ground. Beatus instantly killing one with the Hex and forces to fly through. Mini gonna blink very aggressively in for a 3-man clap. Sonic Traps to follow. Fear gonna look towards anyone, gonna get that stun onto Region. Region is getting completely locked down. No, BKB is gonna save him. Fear popping up BKB as well. Now everyone on EG is on the run. Beatus is about to get huge amount of damage. There goes one, there goes another, and EG there currently on the run. Mini gonna blink forward for Fear. Someone did get shot down by a sniper. It is gonna be the Templar Assassin. Fear is going to get dropped, unfortunately unable to use his cheese. Demon is going to live, I think. Do they see him? They do not. They don't even have any way to get close to him. But now with 3 down, Skane's Elite can make something happen, but that was their primary damage dealer that did fall. Region is going to move right back into this game. They know that the Ursa Warrior does not have buyback because he just used it to defend that Roshan pit, and now he's brought down again. Demon is going to burn all of the mana from Wagamon, but Arcane Boots plus an Orchid is going to have a lot of mana on him in no time at all. There goes a blink in, clap, and split from the Storm Spirit right onto Jo, who is now in a ton of trouble. He's in so much trouble that he is going to die. And now with 4 down EG, they might have run out of gas in this game. The huge damage from the Skane's Elite squad might have been enough. A free farming Templar Assassin will mess up your game pretty much 100% of the time. And EG, I mean, they simply didn't have any options. They constantly got picked off one at a time. Skane's Elite, they moved as a very good group. The game was very decent. Now, there's the GG call as the Ancient explodes. This one, Skane's Elite versus EG goes to Skane's Elite, and this marks the end of the .74 replays. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for your subscriptions. And if you are not subscribed, then please do so, because that makes me happy every time I receive an email that says blank 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 has subscribed to your YouTube channel. It makes me all giddy inside. So that's going to be it for me, guys. Now move on to some .75 games. GG.